Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Israel is preparing for potential strikes on Iranian energy facilities, but is awaiting approval from the United States. A senior defense official said any such action could take place within the coming week, depending on Washington's decision. The development follows a 48-hour ultimatum issued by the US President Donald Trump, raising expectations of further escalation. US President Donald Trump has warned that time is running out for Iran to reach a deal, setting a 48-hour deadline. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said Iran must either make a deal or reopen the Strait of Hormuz, or face severe consequences. He warned that if no agreement is reached within the time frame, all hell would break loose, further escalating tensions. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel will continue its campaign against what he described as Iran's military infrastructure. Netanyahu claimed Israeli forces have already destroyed a significant portion of Iran's steel production capacity and have now targeted petrochemical facilities. He vowed that operations will continue, expressing confidence in further action in the days ahead. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has said Tehran has never refused to engage in talks in Pakistan, stating that Iran's position is being misrepresented in American media. In a statement on X, Araghchi made it clear that Iran has never refused to travel to Pakistan for dialogue. He also said Tehran was deeply grateful to Pakistan for its efforts. He added that Iran's primary concern remains ensuring the conditions for a conclusive and lasting end to what he described as an illegal war imposed on the country. The Iranian foreign minister concluded his message with, "Pakistan Zindabad." Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar and his Saudi counterpart, Prince Faisal bin Farhan, have held a crucial phone call, focusing on de-escalating rising tensions in the Middle East through a joint Pakistan-China peace initiative. Pakistan's Foreign Office said that during the call, both leaders exchanged views on the rapidly evolving regional situation and emphasized the urgent need for de-escalation and dialogue. A key focus of the discussion was the Pakistan-China 5-point initiative, aimed at restoring peace in the Gulf and wider Middle East. The Saudi press agency also confirmed the talks, noting that both sides reviewed brotherly relations and agreed to maintain close coordination and consultation amid the crisis. US authorities have arrested the niece and grandniece of former Iranian commander Qeshm Soleimani after revoking their green cards. The State Department says Secretary of State Marco Rubio ordered the cancellation of their lawful permanent resident status. Both individuals are now in the custody of the US Immigration and Customs Enforcement. US envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner could visit Ukraine later this month. According to a senior aide to President Volodymyr Zelensky, the visit is expected as part of efforts to revive stalled peace talks with Russia amid wider global tensions linked to the Middle East conflict. Officials say the meeting in Kyiv could take place shortly after Easter in April. Russia has evacuated nearly 200 additional staff from Iran's Bushehr nuclear power plant. According to Russian news agencies, state nuclear firm Rosatom says the move is part of ongoing evacuations since the conflict began, amid worsening security concerns around the site. The International Atomic Energy Agency reported that a staff member was killed by a projectile fragment, with parts of the facility also damaged by shockwaves. Meanwhile, Iran has authorized the passage of vessels carrying essential goods to its ports through the Strait of Hormuz. According to a letter cited by Iran's Tasnim news agency, ships heading to Iranian ports, including those currently in the Gulf of Oman, must coordinate with authorities and comply with established protocols to transit the strait. Iran has effectively shut the Strait of Hormuz, which normally carries about a fifth of the world's total oil trade, in retaliation for US-Israeli attacks that began on February 28th. Iran has claimed it successfully downed 2 US warplanes, showcasing the capabilities of its military's new advanced defense system. Iran's military spokesperson, Ebrahim Zolfaghari of the Qeshm Island Central Headquarters, confirmed in a televised address that 1 US jet was downed using the country's newly deployed defense system. He added that another advanced fighter jet was targeted near Qeshm Island, crashing into waters between Qeshm and Hengam Islands. According to Tasnim news agency, the downed aircraft included a US A-10, a close air support plane designed to engage ground forces and armoured vehicles. The jet was reportedly shot down south of the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian authorities have rejected a 48-hour ceasefire proposed by the United States. Iran's Fars news agency reported that the ceasefire offer was made on April 2nd through an unnamed friendly country. The source told Fars that the US proposed the 48-hour pause in fighting in response to escalating tensions and challenges faced by US forces in the region. Instead of responding in writing, Tehran reportedly continued military operations on the ground, signalling its refusal to halt attacks. The source noted that US diplomatic efforts to stop hostilities have intensified, particularly after a reported strike on a US military depot in Kuwait. Meanwhile, as US and Israeli forces continue search operations for a downed American F-15 fighter jet over Iran, US President Donald Trump has said that the incident will not hinder diplomatic talks with Tehran. In a phone interview with NBC, Trump highlighted that diplomatic efforts and military operations are proceeding simultaneously. Trump refrained from discussing specifics of the ongoing search and rescue mission, calling it complex and active, and criticized media coverage of the operation. British prosecutors have said that they had charged 3 men in connection with an arson attack last month on Jewish community ambulances in North London. The site intelligence website has said an Iran-aligned multinational militant collective called Islamic Movement of the People of the Right Hand had claimed responsibility for the incident near a synagogue in the Golders Green area of London. Among the 3 men, aged 20, 19 and 17, 2 are British nationals, while the third is a dual British-Pakistani citizen. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.